Yes, this is a public hearing relative to authorizing the 2025-2026 DPW Municipal Sidewalk Program for sidewalks as detailed in Exhibit A pursuant to Local Law Number 2 of 2021. Special assessments are detailed in the 2025-2026 proposed budget. The associated costs, including labor, equipment, necessary legal fees, engineering costs, inspection fees, advertising fees, administrative costs, and miscellaneous costs, total cost not to exceed $4.5 million.
Thank you. Is there anyone here to speak in favor of the proposal? Before you get up, please state your name and your address. And everyone has 2 minutes. We're supposed to have somebody out there signing in. You can stand, sir. If you had anybody here? Oh, I'm sorry. I'll speak a little louder. Is there anyone here who has would like to speak about sidewalks? You have 2 minutes. Please present. Yes, you can stand up, ma'am. Present your name and your address.
Okay, my name is Donna.
You can come up to the mic. I apologize. You have 2 minutes. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Oh, this is going to be
Yeah,
great.
just pull it down. Yep, absolutely. Thank you.
Okay. My name is Donna Schmidt. I live at 537 Lemoyne Ave. I just put a sidewalk in 2011, and it was put on my taxes. They just put my sidewalk, they took that up in April of 23. And when they started to do it, the guy said there was a problem with the fence, and it was 12 inches away from the old sidewalk that I put in. And he ripped the fence out, he dug the sidewalk up, he took part of my land with him. I have pictures, and you should see my property. It's a total mess, and I'm on the corner, and every time anybody comes down Spring Street Hill, I get hit. I had a car in 2003 in my house, sitting in the living room. I had just lost my mother 3 months before that, and then me and my sister come home to a car in the living room. And they took one whole section out. They took the barricades away, and the other night, somebody came down the hill and found out that they weren't on the road anymore. They were on the curb and the grass, the city grass. Their headlights were in my living room the other night. My whole front end is open. Now, the supervisor that was ahead of the program, he was very snotty to me. I said, your people that took the fence down told me they would put it back up when they got it all done. He said, no, what we take down, we don't replace. I said, well, I'm single. I'm a senior citizen. I walk with a cane, and you want me to put a whole 7 sections up that you took down? He says, well, get your handyman. I said, I don't have a handyman. I said, I have a contractor, and I'll have to probably call him. Or the lawnmower guy came the other day to mow my lawn. He almost fell off the sidewalk because they hadn't filled it in yet.
Thank you
Okay.
very much. Can you, our secretary is around. We'll make sure we get your address, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Is there anyone else here who would like to speak? Could you please step to the mic? Please present your name, your address, please. And you have 2 minutes. Thank
Hi,
you.
my name is Mary Pat Walsh. My address is 226 Lockwood Road. And I just have a question. I saw on Syracuse.com that the sidewalk program is going to include sidewalks on Lockwood Road, and our side doesn't have sidewalks. I'm wondering if it's just going to replace and take care of the ones across the street, or if something's going to change on our side, because there's mature landscaping, there's people who have a stone fence, and we'd really like to have that not disturbed.
Okay, because it's a public hearing, I cannot, but we will make sure we get that information to you. Thank you. Is there anyone else here? Could you please step to the mic, sir?
Good afternoon. My name is Dan McCarthy. I live at 109 Wendell Terrace.
Excuse me,
I
could
just
you
have
repeat your name again? I'm sorry.
R. Daniel McCarthy.
Okay, thank you, Mr. McCarthy.
Live at 109 Wendell Terrace. Just have a couple of questions. The 100 block of Wendell is listed as a proposed work area. Does that mean all of the sidewalks will be replaced, or only those that are broken or damaged or upheaved? Does anyone here know that, or is this the wrong venue to ask those questions?
Yes, if you have questions, our secretary is right there, but we're taking note, but we can't this is a public hearing, so we're just listening to you at this time. But you can leave all your questions here.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sorry, this is just for us, a listening session right now for us. We're just here to listen. Thank you, listen, thank you. Is there anybody else like this? Yes, sir, could you can step up to the mic.
I live across the street at 108 Wendell Terrace. I'm Peter Koval. But if I understand you correctly, if you have specific questions, you're not going to address it.
At this time, we can't, at the public hearing.
So who do I go to?
So afterwards, you can speak to anyone, but we're taking down the notes and information, and someone is definitely gonna get back to you. So you can ask or speak whatever you would like to speak. You have 2 minutes, but we
Okay.
just can't.
Well, my concern is I have 2 mature trees that are between the sidewalk and the curb, and they're very close to the sidewalk, and my concern is in the construction, would those trees get damaged, or would you do a cutout? I certainly don't want to see the damaged trees or even have a tree cut down. So that's my biggest concern.
Can you repeat your first and last name and address?
Peter Koval, Koval, at 108 Wendell Terrace. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other questions? Is there anyone here to speak in opposition of the proposal? Is there anyone else here to speak regarding this proposal? Hearing none, I declare the public hearing closed and the legislation will be considered during the regular ordinance of business. Thank you.